I gotta say this: the Knicks, they proven a lot of us wrong. Um, I was talking about getting Tibbs out of there.
Mm,
We were talking about getting Randall out of there. I was
mm,
talking about changing the whole front office.
mm.
It was a disaster. It was a disaster to say the least. They have looked amazing. Julius Randle, the last 5 games playing like an all. I mean, some may say a superstar, right? He's playing amazing, carrying the Knicks to wins, right? Brunson carrying the team, getting them in position to be able to close out games, and just the emergence of Quickly.
Mm.
Quickly is is showcasing what he can do on a big stage.
Yep.
Team is winning. He's playing good, so everything's looking good. What I will say this, Knicks just got to stay healthy. I think if they can stay healthy, make it to the playoffs healthy, they're gonna give a lot of teams trouble in the playoffs.
No one wants to see them first round.
Nobody wants to see
No
them.
one, nobody wants to see the Knicks first round.
Josh Hart to me is like the perfect glue guy.
Yeah, he's
He
awesome.
intangibles jump off the stat sheet. So I don't think anybody wants to see the Knicks. They're a very scary team. Health, they just got to make it to the playoffs healthy.
For sure. I agree. I mean, health is always a thing, especially when you got Julius Randle playing every single game. He doesn't load manage. Um, he hasn't missed a game all season. He's playing. He's right up there with most minutes. But does this burn the team out, Henny? You think this bodes well for us in the playoffs? That they're playing a 9-man rotation. They're playing essentially playoff ball in a regular season.
Right. So here's my thing. It's like we're playing good because we're playing playoff basketball in the regular season, you know?
Mhm.
And sometimes ending of games it seems like he's stuck in his rotation. He won't play his last guys to the last 2 minutes, but that's just Tibbs style. This Knicks are the second team I say that built around their coach instead of their players. And the last person to do that was Mike D'Antoni, who was a Knicks ex-coach. So, you know, it's a little unorthodox, but the only time it doesn't work is when you're losing. So there's nothing you can really say when you're on a 9-game winning streak. It works, but we'll have to see when the playoff comes. The playoffs is a different animal.
The Knicks
So,
are 29.
Let's see how good they could be.
They're 29-14 since he made that change to the 9-man rotation.
9-man rotation.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Which is
Respect
crazy.
it.
I mean, listen, hear me out, right? Just how good are the Knicks? Hear me out. So, the Knicks' best player, say it all the time, is Tom Thibodeau. Build around your best player, right? Tom Thibodeau has a front office that believes in him, clearly, right? They have that connection, right? They also drafted well, right? So you have now Emmanuel Quickly, who could start. However, what if Emmanuel Quickly just always stays a 6-man, just like Ginobili? Now, what if Tom Thibodeau is the new Pop? What if the New York Knicks are the new Spurs? We don't know. It could be they building. What I'm saying is that everything's cohesive. Everything's cohesive. With the coach, everything's cohesive. Front office, everything's cohesive. Is Jalen Brunson your Tony Parker? Possibly. Right? Like it the way everything's building is what I'm saying is it reminds me of Spurs. It reminds me of stability, right? To come. Go ahead, Chris. What you thinking?
Who's Tim Duncan?